When she was little, she used to hold my hand so tightly, as if letting go would make the world disappear. Her laughter filled our small home. It echoed through the walls, through the tiny spaces between our days, turning even the dullest afternoons into memories that glowed. Her tiny feet would leave prints on the wet floor after a bath, and I'd follow them, pretending to be a detective. She'd laugh, run faster, and say, "Catch me if you can, Mama." And when I finally caught her, I'd tickle her until she cried with laughter. Those were the moments that made everything, every struggle, every sleepless night, worth it. She would sit on the counter while I cooked, playing with flour, making a mess, asking 1,000 little questions about life and stars and clouds. And I would answer them all, even when I didn't have the answers, because she believed I knew everything. And that belief was my greatest treasure. But time, my dear, time moves so quietly. You never hear its footsteps. One day you're tying her shoelaces before school, and the next she's tying her hair and telling you she'll be late for class. Suddenly, she doesn't want to hold your hand anymore. She rolls her eyes when you worry too much. She tells you, "Mama, I'm grown up now." And you smile, because that's what mothers do. You smile even when your heart feels like breaking a little. She started growing up. New dreams, new friends, new world. Her laughter became rarer at home. Her stories became shorter. I would wait for her to tell me about her day, but she would just smile and say, "It was fine." And slowly I became a part of the background. I watched her build her world, while mine started to fade from hers. Then came the day she left for college. I helped her pack, her favorite sweater, her photo frames, her dreams. I smiled and said, "I'm so proud of you." She hugged me tight, but only for a moment, and then she was gone. That night, I sat on her bed. The sheets still smelled like her shampoo. I hugged her pillow and cried quietly into it, because the house felt empty. So very empty. Days turned into months. She called sometimes. Short calls. "I'm fine, Mama." Just busy. That word became her new life, and I understood. Because that's what mothers do. We understand, even when it hurts. I never told her about my illness. I didn't want her to worry. So I started writing letters, one every Sunday. Letters I never sent. Each one began with, "My dear daughter," and ended with, "Be happy, even if I'm not around." I wrote about everything, about the little bird that built a nest on our window, about the garden she planted that still bloomed each spring, about the new recipe I tried that didn't turn out right, and about how quiet the house felt without her music. Every word carried a piece of my heart. Every line was a whisper of love that I couldn't speak aloud. Then one evening, she called. Her voice sounded tired, far away. I said, "Come home soon." She laughed a little and said, "Next weekend, Mama." Next weekend. Such a small promise. But sometimes, life doesn't wait for next weekend. That night, I remember the pain. It came suddenly, like a storm that didn't knock before entering. I closed my eyes. I whispered her name, and I prayed that she would always know, that I loved her more than anything. After the funeral, she came home. The house looked the same, but it felt different, like something sacred had gone silent. She found a wooden box in my cupboard. Inside it were all the letters I wrote, dozens of them, neatly tied with a ribbon. She sat on the floor, opened one, and began to read. It said, "My little girl, I may not be there to hold you, but I'll always be the voice that guides you. Every time you smile, I'll smile with you. Every time you cry, I'll be the breeze that wipes your tears." She read every letter, one after another, her tears falling quietly onto the pages. And with each letter, she heard my heart again, soft, loving, alive. In the last letter I had written, "My daughter, if you ever feel alone, look at the sky. The brightest star you see, that's me watching over you. Don't cry for me. Live, laugh, love deeply. That's how you keep me alive." She folded that letter, pressed it close to her chest, and whispered, "I love you, Mama." Now, whenever she walks through the garden, the wind plays softly through the flowers, and she swears she can still hear my voice. humming her favorite lullaby. Love doesn't end, my dear. It only changes its place. From my arms to her memories, from my voice to these letters, and from my heart